Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. After a depressing moment of spending more money on the game, before doing this, removed my freaking credit card off of the freaking iPad. So I can't do it again unless I legitimately put the freaking stuff back in. So, unless I absolutely need it, I ain't spending a dime on this game again. So yeah. It's depressing, but as if you did see the gacha video, we got Mamaraiko NP2 and Helena NP2. Someone kill me now. We got two of the ones I wanted, but we still have yet to get a 5-star. I'm just gonna stop harping on it and just go into Death Jail Summer Escape, because apparently now we're in jail. Mabe's Prison of Sin and Despair. That was Mabe? And why are we fighting an Avenger right now? Well, now it just hurts looking at both Rider and Freaking Caster. It hurts, man. It really hurts. Oh boy. Well, if we're going up against a Avenger, let's bring Nobu along. Because why the hell not? Let's go. Oh, and also, this is a really nice final Ascension art for Helena. Looks really good. And here's Mamaraiko's. Completely fantastic. And I don't believe oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. About to say, I don't believe Ishtar got one. No, she will. She just needs to be finally ascended to her final level, and then I can get her to level 80 with the Rider experience cards I was gonna use for a 20 Pendragon Ultra Rider, which I didn't get. I'm still gonna cry over that. I don't have any sync words for anything now. But hey, this looks good. Her final ascension art.
正直ちょっと気持ちよかったからもっと成長したいけどサーバントの霊気には限度があるものね。ここまで素敵な旅路をありがとう。ライダーになった私には大いなる目的があるけどそれはそれとしてあなたに付き合ってあげる。どう？スリリングな夏楽しんでみない？
It's really odd that sharks ended up popping up, but either way, it's good. So now I need to use the rest of the Rider experience cards. No, wait, I have no more Rider experience. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I do. I'll try to get her as close to level 80, if not level 80. As best as I can, so that we have the higher levels in our party. Alright, a bunch of silver experience cards and one Medea later. She is also now level 80. Oh my god. Well, now we can finally go and do the story. Arrest under the bridge. Nobu. Let's do this thing. Well, that was certainly not at all pleasant. Are you alright, Salty Maid? You've not been concussed, have you? Of course not. Any driver with her salt knows to wear her seatbelt at all times. I'll say it one more time. Artoria Alter. Why couldn't you have come home? I spent so much trying to get you. It's because of how much you spent on Nero's banner? Is that why? Still, I never expected my seatbelt to tear and then to be thrown from the vehicle. At least it seems the other teams are in a similar predicament. I feel dizzy, but I'm okay. So Victor's girl is safe, thank goodness. I guess my decision to revert to my standard form for better shock absorption paid off. Not for me, it didn't. Getting thrown into this ravine really hasn't done my back any favors. I can tell you that much for certain. How are Kyogoku and Bai Long? They're a bit banged up, but they otherwise seem fine, thank goodness. Now, I wish I'd learned that technique that Ushiwakamaru told me about. What does she call it? The reverse ravine drop? I believe a secret method of descending cliffs on horseback. I believe she used it at Ichinotani. Is that the one where your horse uses falling rubble as footholds to break you down your own fall? That's awesome. I'm always falling off of mountains and clouds and stuff, so I'd love to learn how to do that too. This has to be the bowels of the earth this time, right? I'm afraid not. It seems we've merely fallen into a ravine. Here, let me turn on a light so we can see better. Hold it. If we need a light, a fluorescent lamp is what we will use. Let's just use both. This really isn't time to be arguing among ourselves. Aha! That ginormous boulder! There, nearly crushed my head. Talk about rocking rolling. Rocket, crash landing. Borked. I feel like I'm on the brink of unlocking some sealed-off memories, but nope. Can't remember a thing. Hope Lily, the only Saber I ever let get away, is doing well, wherever she is. Aw, you care about Lily still, alright. Oh, I can't believe an incarnation of Horus like me crashed like that. Now wait, I'll just say that the god of the underworld has descended upon the earth. Yes, that sounds good. No. The goddess hasn't descended yet. I won't have enough. So all you spectators looking on, know that this was not my fault. I thought I was going to die. From now on, I may need to ensure I never cross another bridge without wearing a parachute. So everyone is alright, good. I knew our vowels would not die so easily. Unfortunately, our vehicle was not so lucky. I feel responsible. What happened anyway? Does anyone know? No idea. Everyone, look out! Something is coming this way. I believe it may be the very thing that slashed the bridge to pieces. He's a policeman now! It is the headless wolf rider that I saw, but he's a policeman. He has the police siren as a head. The wolf is wearing a police cap. Really? It doesn't even look human. What is this beast? I feel as though I've seen that wolf before, but what is it that man wearing on his head? No, it would seem that is his head. Is that a police siren? Yes, it is. I still don't know what's going on here, but it looks like they have a bone to pick with us. Moo, this beast has a lovely coat of fur. However, I once strangled a lion barehanded. I am well accustomed to dealing with beasts. I warn you now that your magic will not work on me, no matter how fluffy it may be. This creature feels somewhat different from what I know. His hatred is lifeless. It has form but no substance, almost as though he is nothing more than a machine that uses hatred as energy. And yet he appears to be more powerful than ever before. What is going on? Fatal battle, huh? 587,500 HP. And now I'm going to be doing a little bit of a test. I'm going to see whether or not I can get through this event without complaining again. I mean, I wasn't complaining about Nero as much. Mainly because she wasn't really my true role. But after not getting a Tori Alter Rider, I may very well have less fun with the event now that I don't have it. Because every time I see her, she's just going to make me a little bit depressed. well, there goes our berserker. Ah, damn. So yeah, let's see if by the end of this I can just legitimately don't care and I'm back to normal. If not, then oh well. I tried. So how exactly are you supposed to defeat this beast? Because currently with this team setup, I don't really see it happening. That's the whole point of Summer, but at the same time, I can't really take on an Avenger, right? Especially no starting freaking Noble Phantasm either. Of course, that didn't do much either. Alright, do that. That and that. Ooh, Momoraku has a Noble Phantasm up. Okay, John. Increase the buster damage. Increase crit star, gather rate, and critical strength for yourself. Don't really need that. This is for yourself. For a single enemy, decrease the charge by 1. There we go. Now, Vajra Vinja. Go, NP2 Mamarako.
すなわち聖戦骨より作られし神の槍。今こそ光てあらゆる敵を撃滅せん。拡大艦員混合書。
Well, there's decent amount of damage. But it's not anywhere near enough. I don't remember what you can do, so yeah, let's just do that. But at the same time, why do I feel as if he can go through? What was it? He had a death chance. Oh, thank God. It's one of these where I don't actually have to beat him. Job, everyone! Oh, jeez. Good curses. If only I could have gotten my arms all the way around his neck. Heh, pretty tough, isn't he? If it's Mabe, I know what to do. Huh, you. Oh, damn it. It's that outfit. It's a further ascension Reda Mabe. Yeah, see, if I had Mabe, I would have been able to pinpoint that was actually her. Hey, Queen Mabe. I don't recall meeting such a forgettable character as you before. Oh well, the fact that I don't feel like hugging you just goes to show you're not worthy of my time. You seem like you might at least know this much. Tell me, what is that thing? Oh, this is the very embodiment of what I would consider to be our ultimate attack dog. He is utterly without mercy to anyone who invades my territory. A perfect soldier I created with a form ideally suited to his role. He's the perfect security system, a trump card that even I can only ever use once. I call him my deadly on-site groundskeeper officer, dog for short. That's his name. Huh? Yo, ow! Stop that! Any little nibbles hurt like hell. Sheesh, I still don't know how something I made myself ended up being so dense about human language. As I suspected, that creature resembles the one I know in power and form only. That's a security system. Correct, and a very capable one at that. As you can see, he's so powerful that even I can only just barely control him. However, the other side of that particular coin is that he up and disappears once he's sprung into action. That's a small price to pay in exchange for rounding up all the criminals causing trouble in my land. What was that? You just call me a criminal? I, the great Nero Claudius, am prepared to accept being called tyrant, but I will not stand for being referred to as merely a common criminal. However, if it is a crime to be excessively beautiful, then I must admit that I am indeed guilty as charged. What the hell are you on about? This is my kingdom, the nation of Connacht. You're the ones who have been putting up weird textures left and right without permission. What do you mean by? Get ready to receive your just desserts. Here's your rope for you, Officer Dog. Oh, just to be clear, I don't mind the kind of rope I use to spice things up in the boudoir now and then. Sorry to get you all excited for nothing. Okay, sad, but sure. A temporary drop in performance. Need time to recover. Good night. My body still won't move right. Well, now they're all tied up. Okay, all done. Who's a good, hard-working boy? I'll let my Celtic warriors take it from here. Here you go. I haven't forgot your meaty treat reward. How do you like Connacht's finest beef? What are you going to do with us? Do you want to know? The answer should be obvious. I'm surprised you even had to ask. There's a perfect place for just for criminals like you, after all. Thank goodness, Eastern brought us to Serene. Let's hurry, Master. Fo-fo. I hope they're all okay. Look over there. Alright. I've captured all the criminals and had their weird vehicles impounded. Looks like my work here is done. Another task completed flawlessly, as befits a queen of my caliber. Master, there's no sign of races anywhere. The only one here is Mabe. I don't think she's the same Mabe we know. Who are you two? I don't recognize either of you. Master, I just noticed something else. Ishtar was here with us just a moment ago, but now she's nowhere to be found. If we tried to find Mabe now, we'd be at a great disadvantage without Ishtar's help. Please do your best not to provoke her. Just trying a new hiking route today. Oh god. We're just passing by. Sure, why not? Going for a hike in a ravine like this, eh? Well, it's not the weirdest hobby ever. And to each their own, not really my thing, but I certainly approve of an active lifestyle. You also like to be perfectly ordinary humans, so I'll be nice and spare you the usual arrest and interrogation. Still, I should probably make sure of one thing. You are one of my citizens, right? Isn't there something you're supposed to say to me? You rock, Mabe! Very good. That settles it. You are definitely my loyal citizens. Is that really a reliable way to test things like that? By the way, did you see anyone here? You bet I did. There was a group of hooligans running wild all over the place recently. I'm sure you heard their commotion for yourselves. How dare they go and throw a festival without my permission, in a race at that? Don't they know that I hold exclusive patent on war vehicles? Anyway, you don't have to worry about them anymore. I've apprehended them all and sent them away. Exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from your amazing and amazingly capable queen, right? Keep that in mind when paying your taxes this year. Where exactly did you send them? Well, it's a detention center at Connacht's Castle for those who pose a threat to our great nation. Once a criminal sets foot there, they'll never see the light of day again, not until the end of their sentence. It's Connacht's ultimate correctional facility, and it is utterly escape-proof, Mabe Penitentiary. Oh boy. Jailbreaking time! So, are we gonna be playing as the servants trying to break out of jail, or are we gonna be trying to break them out of jail? Or are we doing it from two fronts? It could be two fronts. Hey, it's my first free Saint Quartz, guys! I finally have one Saint Quartz! I'm having deja vu all over again! Oh wait, I'm not supposed to complain. Yay, the Saint Quartz! Thanks, Mabe! You're the best! Totally not upset. I am upset, however, at the fact that I want to spend my freaking AP, but it's always 0 AP. Prisoners. What is this place? It seems we were brought here somewhere. I don't know this place. We are surrounded by massive walls on all sides, and an inexplicable pressure permeates our surroundings. What a terrible design for a courtyard. How is one supposed to relax and enjoy a cup of tea like this? It seems more like a prison than anything else. I think that's because it is a prison. I'd say we've been arrested. Never mind that. Get a load of that giant statue, lol. Lady's got a pretty high opinion of herself. I mean, it's a nice looking statue, though. I could easily see you building a statue of yourself like that. At any rate, it does make it easier to tell who's in charge of this place. Quite frankly, I approve of building statues like that. We pharaohs have an obligation to preserve our noble forms for future generations to behold, after all. Having said that, I must admit that this statue is a bit too large, really. Here comes the statue's model now. About time you all woke up. This Mabe's prison, Connacht's ultimate correctional facility. It's the Monster Queen. Just so you all understand, you criminals have been arrested for disturbing the peace of Connacht. As if running around putting weird things on my land wasn't bad enough, you went racing about like you own the place. Your crimes are more wicked even than the Land of Shadows. In this country, my word is law, so we'll go ahead and skip the trial. Make yourselves comfortable because you'll be staying here for a long time, so I can see that you're reformed. Correctional facility as in prison. I'm assuming we have a right to 3 meals a day. How long is our sentence going to be? 2 nights and 3 days? We keep any good for nothing fake sabers here. Your sentence, as long as I'd like it to be, of course. Well, how delightfully deluded you are. Why would we go along with that when it's all of us against one of you? Agreed. You are attempting to make me laugh. You'll need a Roman joke much better than that. Sorry to say, but in this correctional facility, Queen Mabe has the upper hand in terms of strength. This is her domain. Don't even bother. This domain was built in the very center of my country and given shape by the power of my authority alone. My rule is absolute. Well, I mean, it's not exactly what I said, but same point. And that rule has manifested in the form of the prison fields surrounding this area. You know what? If I did get a golden rider, would I have been able to get Mabe as well? I would have been fine with a new 5-star. Okay, I'm going at it again. No, I'm done. No. All of that is to say that the instant you enter my domain, you will lost any hope you ever had of defeating me. The best thing you can do now is give up. I'm not sure what the point in removing your coat was, but you do seem to be stronger than we are. Once at a point, it seems we cannot use our own powers here. I'd say if you destroy the statue, she might end up losing her, authority. That statue's probably the thing giving her more of her powers. Oh hey, we're also still recovering from that fight with the doggo, but there's definitely more to whatever is going on here. It seems this prison field thingy is draining our power. Naturally, it also serves as a simple way to prevent prisoners from escaping. I sense some strange kind of power coming from your vehicles, so I've got them locked up nice and tight somewhere outside these walls. Basically, none of you have any hope of escape, so you may as well resign yourself to doing your time. Don't worry, I'll see that you all put through a wonderful reformation program. When you're done and come rain or shine, day or night, you'll only be able to say you rock, Mabe. If that ends up taking years or decades, so be it. She put her coat back on. I guess she didn't have any particular reason for taking it off. Alright, that's the end of my hospitable wooden spiel. Come with me, I'll show you to your lovely new cells. You understand how well my prison field works now, right? So don't bother trying to resist. The sooner you resign yourself to your fate, the better off you'll be. Because I promise you no one is coming to help you. You rock, Mabe. Master! Any idea where they went, Da Vinci? I'm afraid not. I sent one of the surviving drones off in Mabe's direction, but its signal just disappeared. There appears to be an area there protected by a special kind of barrier, so it must have run to that. I wonder if that's the prison Mabe mentioned. Almost certainly. We have to make sure that everyone's okay. We need to find out what's going on in there. Agreed. The problem is how to go about it. I've been mulling over various possibilities, but no need for that. I'll take care of it. Ishtar, are you back? I can't believe this. How could she possibly think this is okay? Why is she confining everyone by team? What was she thinking keeping men and women in the same cell? At least we're servants, so we don't have to worry about food or relieving ourselves too much. But if we weren't, this would be a huge problem. I understand how you feel, but I'm still a bit taken aback by how indignant you are about it. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here capable of getting indignant about this, so I felt like I should get upset on their behalf as well. Fun is the only other girl in the co-ed team, and she's not yet capable of seeing why this is a problem. At any rate, I still can't get over how thoughtlessly Mabe runs this place. Cell assignments are already divided into 6 groups, so stick with those seriously. I mean, it's not that it's bad for us to be kept in the same cell with others we know, but it seems really careless on her part. Perhaps it simply means she believes she can manage her prisoners without issue, no matter how carelessly she treats them. That she has complete confidence in this facility, and in the strength of her prison field. You know what I would like to see? Is in the very final, if we actually do have one more race, I would like to see everyone racing against Mabe. I would like to see that. Which is to say, she doesn't think we pose a threat to her at all. This is the worst possible place I could have ended up after enjoying the cold breeze on my face. She's going to pay for this. Relieved to see you're still ready to fight back. We'll be needing that if we're gonna get out of here. That voice, is that the Mahatma's guidance I hear? Although if it is, I'm not feeling too good about it. No, I'm not the Mahatma. What the heck? Ishtar can turn herself into a doll? Or split her form off into a doll? What a cute little doll! Rub against cheek! Hey! Stop that! I'm a goddess, damn it! Watch where you're... Hey! Ishtar, is that you? Why in the world did you look like that? Can't you see? I'm in disguise right now. Basically, I divided myself. This area is really close to Mabe's domain. If I showed up as my normal self, it wouldn't be long before she noticed me and we'd find ourselves in an all-out war. So to avoid that, I divided myself into 7 simplified avatars. You 2 are talking to one of them right now. The other 6 snuck into the racers' teams and infiltrated the prison that way. This is so weird. I didn't know that she could split though. So is this how we're going to be communicating between? Because she can relay what we say to the servants inside the prison? Each and every one of my little avatars is still me, so I see, hear, and know everything they do. It's not really ideal for a goddess like me to have to split into a bunch of little avatars like this, but I don't really see any other option just now. I'm still hosting this race after all. So since I wasn't able to stop the bridge from getting destroyed, the least I can do now is help all the racers. Now I see. That's great, Ishtar. And this is an excellent new way to divide and conquer. Now we can learn what's going on inside the prison and help everyone make their escape. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm afraid it's not going to be that easy. Huh? Is this prison really so formidable that you and Goddess would have trouble with it? In a word, yes. If it was just Maeve we were dealing with, I could take care of everything with a well-placed Ongoltigolshi. Okay. Ongoltigolshi. I don't know why I had problems saying that. I've been saying her Noble Phantasm as her archer form for a long time. But there's another strange signal coming from inside the prison too. If I go using something that powerful all willy-nilly, whatever's in there might somehow interfere. So for now, we should focus on gathering information. We need to learn more about the barrier around the prison and about what sort of enemies lurk inside it. We can't make a move until we know at least that much. Okay. Oh, good God. We're fighting another Avenger. So I have to bring any one of them. Nobu died instantaneously, but let's bring her again. And now, do I go with the same teams? Would I bring one extra person that just so happens to be Moon Cancer, so we can deal with the Avenger? I'm gonna do that. Camilla. You're all very lucky that you get to keep all of your blood prisoners. Now come out, it's time for you to exercise in the courtyard. Camilla, I certainly would not have figured you for the sort who would work for Maeve as a prison guard. What a dull and gloomy role you have in comparison to my idle rival, who tried to become a great girl. Oh, such you will, but this job suits me. In fact, I find it both fulfilling and enjoyable. I am, as you know, all about imprisoning people, and I do so loathe when someone escapes. More immediately, seeing a pretty young thing like you grind her teeth in frustration at being unable to escape is one of the greatest joys I could ask for. As if to prove my point, you have been trying fruitlessly to pry open your cell bars all this time, have you not? I hate to admit it, but you got me there. I would be remiss not to heartily agree with your assessment of me as a pretty young thing, though. Sure, you know damn well that we are attempting to escape, yet you still open the cell door just like that. I do not know who you are, but you appear to be a noble woman of some standing. That's why you have to submit to this maid. Don't be ridiculous. Who ever heard of a maid having a higher standing than her employer? What sort of twisted world do you come from that you would even think such a thing? What a fool you are. Not even a noble woman can hope to survive without properly appreciating her maid. Nonsense. Fear is all I need to keep the help in line. Appreciation of any kind would be a wasted gesture. Besides, it's not as if they have rights. Household servants, prisoners like you here, they're no more than mere tools for my use. And with the prison field weakening you, it's quite impossible for you to leave. So tell me, who are too weak to so much as dent your cell bars, why would ever should I be afraid of letting you run around the courtyard? I see, in that case, I can only advise you to watch yourself when going around corners. Huh? Where the earth did she get that? Incidentally, you're free to dress as you like here. Swimsuits are far easier on the eyes than shabby old prison uniforms after all. As for that doll, well, I suppose you can keep it if you like, though I am surprised to see you two still have such childish interests. Still, there is something to be said for that. Better keep a low profile for now. Best to keep the enemy unaware so their guard will stay down. I knew it. That barrier had some sort of property that neutralizes magecraft interference. Indeed, we both tried sending out lightning bolts while the guard wasn't looking, but I'm afraid it has no effect whatsoever. It didn't work, Ticked me off. I love this fraud. I wonder what's going on. At least we're able to contact the outside world now thanks to Ishtar, but I'm still trying to figure out where to go from here. Got any information? I'll take anything you can give me. Good day, everyone. Enjoying the highly regimented prison life? Well, I'm sure you all have the time of your life now that everyone's favorite Demon King from the Warring States period is here. What's more, I come with the awesomely helpful information I got chatting with other prisoners while we were walking. Naturally, I made sure to exercise my license to kill on every Zebra-ish prisoner who refused to cooperate with us. Talk about a mad dog, or maybe mad sword. Would be more appropriate. Thanks so much for your help. Anywho, we learned there's a prisoner here who has been around a long time and nobody messes with her. We were told she's a woman of few words and sharp eyes. That one super tough nightmare prisoner that even the guards don't mess with. That's so. A prisoner among prisoners, eh? Sounds like someone well worth cleaning up. You know, we're fighting an Avenger on a woman that prisoners that don't mess with? Is Jalter here? And what would be the point of that? If anything, I bet a prisoner like that could give us all sorts of useful information about the prison. So where is this prisoner? Usually she's kept in special solitary confinement cell. Is only let out during exercise times like these. So she could show up here at any say. Look over there. She certainly matches the description. I think that may just be her, female prisoner 701, aka Scorpion. Gorgon! That's the other adventure I forgot about. She strikes me as more of a serpent than a scorpion. Maybe it's more of a figurative name. Scorpions are arachnids, not reptiles, so yeah. She doesn't even kind of look like one. Haha, I can't say I care much for her given her different attributes, but she's definitely a big shot, though I could have sworn she used to be even bigger. Could she be the source of divinity I sense from the outside? No, it's not her. She has the Earth attribute, she's a composite entity. No, I know there's someone else with even stronger divinity around here somewhere. Okay, let's try talking to her during the next break time. Newcomers, huh? What do you want? Oh, we were just hoping you could tell us more about this prison. No thanks, too much trouble. That said, as you can see, everyone around here knows me, and so they all keep their distance. And your point is, I fail to see how that has anything to do with our request. My point is that I've been a bit bored, as I have no one to play with during my precious exercise time. Not that that's unusual, of course. But today it seems that things are different. If you want something from me, the least you could do is help me get in a little long overdue exercise. If you like and satisfy me, I may even decide to listen to what you have to say. I understand it is natural to expect compensation for labor, but having fun with an emperor such as myself would be a luxury for the likes of you. But fortunately for you, I am most generous. My theater is always open to those who seek entertainment. Come, there's no need to be shy. Once you hear this divine music and heavenly voice, your body will be powerless to resist. Soon your lack of exercise will be a thing of the past. Duh. Had I known she was only gonna have 44,920 HP, I would have just kept. I literally would have just kept Ishtar Rider in here. Had I known that she would have this much HP. And she's only level 31 as well. What the heck? No, you protect yourself with the evade. Oh, that's so cool. She actually does have like. She actually does play her guitar. I should have rolled for Nobu Berserk instead after I wasn't getting anywhere in the second banner. Oh well. Too late now. Thanks for the heart. What's going on here? Hey, it's Nightingale. 701, newcomers. I don't know what sort of sports you were engaging in here, but it looks to be incredibly dangerous. I want you to stop it right now, then let me examine you. If any of you are injured, I will have you come to the infirmary immediately. Don't worry, my infirmary is far stricter about keeping patients in bed than solitary confinement. It's also far more effective than the scaffold at silencing patient screams. Now let's take a look at you, shall we? Tch, I hate dealing with her. I suppose we'll better call it a day. Neither I nor the newcomers have any injuries whatsoever, so stay away from us. Is that true? I'm glad to hear it. Well, at least I was able to kill some time. You seemed awfully fired up for someone just killing time. In fact, it looked to me like you didn't even care if you died while you were fighting us. My, here I took you for a berserker, but it seems you're not as dumb as you look. You're right, I was fighting in desperation. I was determined to not let the battle end until I was dead. In fact, didn't you see me disappear while we were playing? Yes, we did. I even confirmed that your spirit origin was gone, yet you're still here. How is that possible? Because I was merely a copy. In fact, we're speaking to a copy of you even now, aren't we? Your real body is being kept somewhere else. You yourself are nothing more than a projection of sorts, an extension of your real self. Well, wow, I thought you were nothing but a bunch of fools, but it seems there's at least one woman of proper lineage among you. Though I can't say I'm a fan of that lineage being tied to some god of thunder or other. Well, no matter, it did keep me occupied for a while, so what is it you want to know? Anything you can tell us about this prison, of course, especially the outer barrier. Ah, so you're plotting a prison break. I like that. Not the plan itself, mind you, but what will happen afterward. That should certainly keep things interesting. Very well, then. Feel free to ask me whatever you like about this place. I will tell you anything you wish to know. So it's not possible to destroy the barrier either from the inside or the outside, huh? It's a very powerful construct, and it's as important to Mabe as Connacht itself. In theory, the barrier would disappear if we were to kill her, but that would be quite difficult for us to do now, as this place denies us our power. Even if Master were to attack her outside of the prison, it would be all for naught if she managed to run back inside. I'm not sure what we should do. I grow tired of this dull information. Discussing negatives will get us nowhere. I wish to hear something positive. Anything will do. Agreed. Let me ask you this. What can we do that'd give us the best shot at getting out of here? I mean, aside from serving out sentences, however long those would be. If we're speaking strictly of possibilities, any best options to break out of this prison yourselves? In other words, we're right back to where we started, huh? Well, I suppose it's sort of reassuring to know that it's the only option we have. But how are we supposed to do that with the barrier you told us about keeping us trapped in here? Well, as it happens, it is the only thing keeping you trapped in here. You see, Mabe is so supremely confident in her prison field that she's failed to pay attention to anything else. And that means she still has blind spots. If you could find a gap in the barrier somewhere it doesn't reach, or maybe just a route the wardens would never expect you to take, then maybe, just maybe. Oh, we can escape. With blind spots, eh? Now I see. So you have hope now? Good. I don't have any hope of breaking out of here myself, but watching you all try should be interesting. That's enough exercise time. All of you, line up now. Those of you who don't, I appreciate your willingness to provide me with fresh blood. I'm being kept in a special kind of solitary confinement cell. It's rare that I even get to send a copy of myself out into the courtyard like this. I doubt I'll ever see you all again, but I'm sure I'll hear rumors of your exploits. Oh please, we'll help you escape. Now that'll be either the best thing we could do or the worst thing we could do. Whether or not you're playing the good card for now or not, I don't know. Good luck, Mabe. Against Mabe. I hope you cause her all sorts of trouble. All the commotion should keep me amused down in my dungeon for a bit at least. There you have it. Now we have a clear idea of a plan of attack. So instead of trying to destroy the barrier, we need to find a crack in it and break everyone out, right? Right, so now that that's settled, let's go ahead and take care of business. First, I'll link up the visual feed from each of my other avatars to the Racing Stadium screen, so that everyone can see what's going on inside the prison. Huh? Why would you do that? Oh, come on, isn't it obvious? The Easter Cup isn't over. The prison break will just be the next leg of the race. Are you serious? course I am. Just because I didn't see this coming doesn't mean I'm gonna reimburse everyone. How else am I gonna please all those fans eagerly waiting in the checkered flag in front of the monitor? This may be a surprise and not the way we wanted things to go, but come on, let's make some lemonade here. Always trying to turn a dollar. You guys, when you get down to it, life's a competition. Why should a prison break be any different? I'm not letting all the hard work I put into this ritual so far go to waste. If anything, I'm more determined than ever. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna get each team to try to escape before the others. Once they're out, I'll have each team reacquire their vehicles from the warehouse outside the barrier, get back to the course and burn rubber for the finish line. Oh, so does that mean that we might possibly get to fight Mabe while racing? Like I actually wanted to? That would be awesome. Admittedly, I'm not quite sure where this will go, but I'll make sure that the time it takes each team to escape is reflected in their final results. I'll make sure you all get back to the race with your original vehicles, right? Won't accept any replacements. So she means for us out with the other teams rather than cooperate with them. She has a point. We have poured everything we have into our respective vehicles to come this far, and our competition is already surely fit for an epic. What a waste it would be to stop the race just because we've all been incarcerated. I'm all for continuing the race, but I still want to help them escape. I agree, it's hard to just stand back and not do anything to help. What are you talking about? You two are going to be the team's secret weapon. The racers have just about nothing at their disposal right now, you know. So I'm definitely going to reacquire your assistance. Sally, you just have as much of a role to play here as you have for the rest of the race. Now, as for how exactly you'll be assisting... how? We're gonna be gaining materials that we need for them to use to break out? Meat? And a hammer. A shovel. Okay. So we're fighting Ryder and a Lancer now. Fighting a Ryder and a Lancer. Nobu. Let's switch. Let's see. Ishtar. Swap out Tamamo with... Where is she? Where are you? Can I really not find my... There you are. That's much better. Now swap Helena there and we're good to go. Escape 1, Hope Under the Ground. Maybe show. A ripoff? Don't be silly, that was 100% a Celtic design. Make no mistake about it. Now then, the Warden's day starts bright and early. I don't know exactly when she gets up, but it must be early because she's always yawning. Oh, okay. I guess I'd better get up now. She's the prison warden, the Queen of Connacht, so Mabe is definitely the busiest person in the country. Her time sleeping in this very bed to rest up from her exhausting days is a critical part of her routine. She never deviates from that routine. She even wears the same thing every day. What does she wear to bed? Why, Gabriel number 5, of course. First thing every morning, she changes out of that. In other words, she takes her morning shower. Once she's put on her fresh perfume, she dons the Queen of Connacht's most formal attire, combat fatigues. There we go. What, you think I'm giving you a bad intel? I am not. It is her formal dress. It's both practical and reflects her personal tastes. Celtic warriors, get ready. It's time to go to work. Understood, you rock, Mabe. The traditional Connacht formation. But since always wearing her formal attire, would end up making it a bit less special, she makes sure to put on a coat over it before heading out for the day. So humming to herself all the while, she pulls her coat around her shoulders and orders her men to go about their preparations for the day. Surrounded by her adoring public, she closes the door, absolutely beaming with her usual winning smile. Alright, time for another great day of ruling. I can't really help you since we're on a different teams, but I'm sure you won't mind if I pry a bit. Have any of you found a route out of here yet? I'm afraid not. So there really is nothing we can do, and here I was hoping someone would help me out Genji style, since I carry on the Taira clan and all. What's that? You don't believe I have anything to do with the Taira clan? Never mind that now. I can't speak for Ushiwakamaru, but I have a little animosity for the Taira people myself. How can that be what you're worried about right now, when we're faced with the far stranger things than at the moment? Are you trying to ignore the reality of our situation? Whatever I was expecting when they let us out of the cells for an absolutely compulsory special formation program, this wasn't it. Weird. Quetzalcoatl? Okay, everybody. Now that the sun's shining nice and bright, it's time to get back to our fun training to help you all become proud liberated warriors, yes? So come on now, step lively, make sure you keep pace with the tempo, yes? Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres. So that's where the other strange divinity signal was coming from. What are those things in front of all the other prisoners? Why are they climbing up and down with them on her command? Those look like corner posts from a boxing or wrestling ring. I can even see a ring like that over there. Hola, you chicas must be the newcomers, huh? Mabes told me all about you, yes? I don't know what y'all in here for, but don't you worry, no. By the time you finish my grueling training, you'll be the luchadoras excepcionales, yes. That's the great thing about this prison. We make sure to rehabilitate all our prisoners so that they're ready to return to society when their sentences end. That said, I don't know if it's cause I'm too tough on these youngsters or if these kids... if kids these days just don't have the cojones they used to. But so far, I haven't found a single person who could earn their graduation mask. Mask? Oh, luchador mat. Yeah, okay. You know, there's something I've been wondering for a while now. You guys perhaps have an inordinate amount of free time in their hands. Don't be silly, prisoners are evil, and I'm a goddess of good. This is the best kind of work I could ask for, yes. I remember exactly what Mabe told me right before she gave me a full authority to conduct this rehab program as I see fit. So basically, Canuck will get more warriors out of this, right? Okay, knock yourself out. How could I possibly turn on a job that would let me legally spread the glory of Lucha far and wide? Besides, geographically speaking, this place has been feeling very homey for me lately, yes? Well, this sucks. We may be from different mythologies, but Quetzalcoatl is still a goddess of Venus, so she gets her authority from the same place I do. I'm really glad I didn't drop an Ungoltuk meteor on this prison now. She'd have just caught it and tossed it right back at me. What do I do now? She may look like an airhead, but she is technically a goddess of wisdom. And what's that little thing you've got all got there? Crap. Bring a best doll impression. Oh well, that's okay. It must be some kind of little doll that's all the rage now, since you all have one, yes? I just love girly things like that. But I have to say, if you're going to carry around a doll like that, you might as well make it a cute one, yes? This thing looks just as repulsive and evil as Tezcatlipoca. I'll remember that, you dear meathead for goddess. Okay then, time for a sparring session, yes? You need to learn how to whip up the crowd from the top rope, how to achieve beautiful top angles, and above all, how to take a fall without hurting yourself. Once I pound each and every one of these things into you, you'll be upstanding Lucha warriors, yes? Looks like there isn't a single decent guard in this entire prison. You should be like the guardians of the underworld, whose only role is solely watch over their charges. How contemptible! Oh, big scuffle in an ostentatious ring like this, eh? Sounds like fun. I've always been a big fan of sumo and stuff. I'll make my entrance from the eastern rising sun corner, Nobunaga the Topa of the Warring States. Make sure to use my single Atsumori on the rocks for my entry song. Alright. We're literally starting from ground one again in terms of enemies. Sure, why not? Dang it! Of course I wouldn't kill it. Of course. Might as well get a Noble Phantasm up just in case. Especially since next enemy is the Riders. That's so ridiculous. So many mid-jeds. Vice Warden Quetzalcoatl. Okay. That. At least I know she won't be able to kill us at all. At least not yet. Of course you would put guts on yourself. Of course. Why wouldn't you put guts on yourself? And Nobu gets the killing blow. Okay. Now what? Olay, you did very well for your first time. The future of Lucha is looking as bright as the sun now, yes? Okay, everyone, see you tomorrow. I'll make sure you get plenty of protein in your dinner. Everyone who's injured, raise your hand. Actually, never mind. I've already spotted those of you with injuries. No injury can hide from this, nurse. Even a fall of only 10 centimeters can be lethal. Attempting to climb a corner post while you are injured is the height of folly. But after I'll knock you down with my own signature avalanche move to prevent you from getting on top. Alright, that's enough. All of you return to your cells. Those of you who refuse, I shall take that to mean you have special feelings for me and want me to do unspeakable things to you. That would make you quite the masochist indeed. Oh my. What would she do though? Other than putting everyone in a, whatever the maiden thing is called. I can't remember. So basically, the only ones who are keeping tabs on us here are those three oddballs and maybe the fickle warden. And thanks to my genius level observation skills, I've already deduced a timing and pattern to their patrols. There are indeed holes in their defenses. The question is, how do we take advantage of them? Unfortunately, my lightning is not capable of making a hole in either the bars or the walls. Not only does this place sap our strength, but its walls are thoroughly protected by some kind of magecraft. I know that prisoner said the prison field was the only thing keeping us here, but I guess it was too much to hope that it would otherwise be easy to get out of her cell. Hey, good timing. I just got a transmission from Master on the outside. She says this is no time to be feeling sorry for yourselves and wants to know if there's anything she can do to help. Good point. Getting an outside perspective from Master is important. She might even be able to come up with a fresh new angle. Would you ask her if she has any ideas of how to escape? I have no idea on how to escape. That's the critical question on pretty much everyone's mind, isn't it? What do you think, Master? Well, they could use a pickaxe to chip away at the wall. Oh, first they could remove the toilets and... Chipping at the wall would do nothing. So they have to go underground, which means you have to remove the toilets, dig under the toilets, and put the toilet back in place, and then maybe they can get out that way. That's very specific. Did you see it in the movie? I'm not sure what that would accomplish, but I knew you would have come up with something, Master. Let's see what the others have to say. Absolutely not. So basically, she wants us to break out of here physically. I don't know if that'll work. Still, if that's Matsu's idea, I can't just dismiss it out of hand. I might as well start by seeing what's behind this plumbing with Nobu, Toei, boom. Well, I'll be. I should have known I could do it. Now, the theory for how I broke out of the Honnouji while it went up in flames makes sense. I made a hole. Then I hereby dub this tunnel Tom, Dick, and Harry. I shall keep the dirt we dig out in my pockets until I can dispose of it. If only these weren't brand-name trousers, alas. My oh my, this must be due to Matsu's good karma. I shall have to give her a great big hug when I get back. I'd like that, especially what happened in Nagaja. Moo, I knew Master would come through. That advice was as kind and modest as the moon dew on a bay laurel, while also being exactly what we needed. I shall have to give her a reward for... Sal, think of something you would like to see disappear. Your clothes. Had you said, think of something I would like you to get, I would have said I would have loved to have had you. But since you want me to see that there's something I would like to see disappear, since you didn't say what I would have liked to get, so instead of seeing some disappear, I want to see your clothes disappear. I mean, that would help me with the whole being really upset I didn't get to see you. As if anything, I don't have you in my party, but at least I could see what's under there. Okay, I'll stop. Cleaning up is my specialty. No matter what or who it may be, I shall wipe it away with a single strike. Oh, no matter what. She just said no matter what, so she would do it. That's what I would expect from an ally of the Pharaohs. I can't believe that a single piece of advice was enough to turn things around. I can't believe it. We actually made a hole. I guess this means that in spite of all their protections against magecraft, you neglect the more mundane physical maintenance here. That was incredible, Master. It seems to have worked in different spots for each team. For some, it was under their beds, for others, behind the plumbing. But everyone has still managed to make a hole that they can use to escape from their cells. They can never know. I was just grasping at straws. Oh man, I got really lucky there. There still won't be enough to get everyone out of the prison at once. I shouldn't let them all sneak under the floor. I guess the next step is to start digging. Okay, I guess I'm back already. That was fun. Especially with the alter saying that she would legitimately do anything I said would want to disappear. Who and or what. So she would do it. And that's good enough for me. Kind of. Indeed, it is possible that the prison field has a reach under the ground. That would seem to be the most promising weak spot in the barrier, according to that scorpion woman. It might take some time, but right now, it looks like our only shot. So what, are we now gonna be spending like 20, 30, 40 AP digging? I wish there was a way I could help with that too. I figured you'd say that. In fact, I've already got a lead. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything. Look, you and Mabe have already met, and she thinks you're one of Canuck's citizens, right? And we know she is so confident in her prison field that she hasn't bothered to show up security anywhere else. On top of that, we're dealing with the prison thanks to our investigations. We know it has a system in place that we can use. Put all that together and the answer is obvious. You're going to use that system to bring the races that what they need, namely, smuggling it in? By getting on Mabe's good side? Well, now I've seen everything. Come on, get up. You have a visitor. At first, the woman who God brought out to see me was taken aback once she saw my face. But it wasn't long before she started to smile. She drew closer to me, of course. There was no way for us to touch. Instead of a glass window, there was a thick barrier right in the center of the room. Looks like the prison field splits the visiting room right down the middle. There's no possible way for the prisoners to climb over it, however. There's also nothing to stop us from patching them a tool or two when the guard isn't looking, is there? Her eyes ask me what it is. I respond by returning her gaze and nodding. That should tell them all they need to know, that they won't have to fight this battle alone. This is how Master will be helping you all to break out of here from now on. Okay, it looks like everything's set. Hello? How's Diggin coming along? Oh, damn. I can point you towards where your vehicles are being kept, so don't worry about getting lost. So there's only one thing you'll have to think about. Who can break out first? Making way through this cold earth. To reclaim the freedom taken from you so you can pursue your promised glory on the outside. Now get out there and dig for all you're worth. The Prison Breaks the race section of the Easter Cup is officially begun. So I'm assuming Buster Octanes and whatnot won't work here while they're digging. Critical Star Spoon. Calorie Meat. NP Hammer times 5. Oh, I love this event. It's so weird, but at the same time, it's just fun. Okay. So let's go do this. We're digging with a spoon first. Oh wait, hold on, no. This craft essence does do anything in this one. Crap. Oh, well, crud. What am I gonna do now? Wait, hold on. This craft essence still gives you new stuff. Okay. That's all things we can get. Wait, what are we fighting? Sabers? Oh, assassin. Huh. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, see, this what? So, 3 times points. Increases NP gained by 50% for all allies. This is Artoria, Nero, and Nito. Chris can use that. Wait, Helena and Nobu are better equipped with spoons? That's weird, but sure. The Great Escape of Mabe's Prison. Cheer on Team Artoria Nero with a spoon. Battle 1 of 2. Dine and Dash Guy. He shoots a freaking rainbow laser? That's literally the first time I've ever had Thomas Edison in my party at all. I don't know why I bothered to do this, but I guess we can get crit stars. Look at all them crit stars that fun getting us. Nice. 19, not bad. Fatal Battle 2 of 2, 51,000 HP, huh? Ooh, nice. Okay, so you defense, crits, overcharge level 2 when using Noble Phantasm. It's just defense for yourself, attack for yourself. Okay. I have very selfish servants in terms of abilities. You can do it, Edison, I believe. Alright, good, he can attack again. I'm very curious about what his Noble Phantasm would be. I might be able to actually do that. Might. No, I can. That. Now whether or not it's a single target or a multi-target, I don't know. It is a... Oh, it's a multi-target. Hello. World Faith Domination. This ought to be fun. New Noble Phantasm, let's go.
それこそが天才のなすべきカルドミネー
That is the 19th century. That's ridiculous. Oh, that guy survived.
やりました
No, not
やりま
anymore.
したよ
Chuji.
これこそファラオの力です
Alright, 15 assassin enemies done. What did we just get? Ramen? Instant noodles. Instant noodles that are easy to prepare, acquired from death, jail, summer escape, extremely popular amongst the prisoners. Sometimes a fight will ensue over them. Okay then. Anything new? Because this time I am legitimately doing it in the very beginning.
なぜ余がこのようなことを
手を休めるな。働かざる者食うべからずだ。
Oh, hey, we're digging up? I'm assuming we're having to dig up because of the boulder? I believe... Okay, well, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one, where we will be continuing this race, and I will make sure that our team that we chose can get through this. Oh, dang. Well, this is where our cars are. Can't wait till we actually get there. Yeah, till then, see you guys later.